Hello once again, YouTube. My name is Cards in Plastic, and today I'm bringing you my first ever figure review, and this is of the Bandai Gundam entry grade RX-78 USA Gundam American type, which is exclusive to Target. So I picked this figure up in my local Target for $10, which very cheap, but it's an entry grade. So if you don't know what that means, there are different grades for this. Is called a Gundam Plastic Model Kit, or Gunpla for short. Entry grade is a new grade Bandai has came out with. That basically means you don't really need tools all that much for it. Super easy, barely any runners. Decent color separation, but nothing to write home about, and it's just cheap, affordable kits meant to get people into the hobby. Nothing too complex. This took me about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes to build, so shorter than the average high grade. And yeah, it's not very complex of a kit. It's good for, say, if you're new to Gundam and Gunpla, you can pick this up, or the standard entry grade RX-78, which you can find at Target for $5 and everywhere else for $10, which is the same price as this kit. So now on to the sculpt of the kit, and since it's a model kit, there's no paint work on it at all. You'd have to do that yourself, but as you can see, there are stickers, and I will talk about those when necessary. The sculpt work of it, it's the RX-78, nothing we haven't seen before. It's just the standard Gundam look. The colors are just different in the fact that it's red, white, and blue now, instead of the red, white, and yellow of the normal Gundam. More white than anything, but it's just in American colors. And as for the stickers, you got one on the what is the right shoulder that says RX, and you can't really see it on the camera too well. Let me try to get a closer view of it here. My camera wants to. Yeah. And the eagle forms a 7-8. And then on the left shoulder, you have the stars. On the shield, you have the stripes going across. That is a sticker, and it does wrap across. So you're going to want to put some top coat on it just to hold the sticker in place, because stickers like this that have to bend across do end up coming off a lot. Then on the right thigh, you have this red piece that goes all the way across, goes all the way around. Then on the back here, these red parts on both shoulders. Now, as for the accessories, all he comes with is beam rifle, shield, and also these two beam saber hilts. You don't get any actual beam saber effect parts with it, which is kind of disappointing. But they're just standard beam saber hilts, so they do have the my camera would like to focus here. They do have the standard port, so you could use any spare beam saber effect parts with it. Now, as for the articulation, let me remove the gun here real quick so you can better see it. Gun and the shield. So the head is just on a standard double ball joint. So forward, back, all the way up, all the way down, forward, down, go full 360-degree rotation. That much to the side, that much to the other side. Standard head rotation. As for the chest, this does have if I don't break it, this does have a decent ab crunch, as you can see. Nothing too big, but as far as Gundam kits go, it's pretty decent. Side to side, and it is a swivel, but it is hampered by the little cockpit piece there. As for the shoulders, all the way up, you can go all the way up, double bend, or sorry, I believe it's a single bend at the elbow. A little more than 90 degrees there, pretty decent. You do get a swivel at the bicep, and then the fist is just on a standard ball joint. Same goes for the other arm as well. And then for the legs, leg can kick that far up, can kick that far back, not too far because the back skirt doesn't move at all. Front skirt does come attached out of the box, but I did split it like you normally should. And then as far as the outward movement, you can move the side armor a little and gets out that far. So not a full spread, but decent enough. And then you got my camera would like to focus. You got a double bend at the knee for full all the way up. And then as far as the ankle is concerned, you do have forward, back, side to side pivot. The ankle is just a standard ball joint. And then for the ankle guard, that is again just a standard ball joint. Oop. Arm fell off. So this kit, fairly cheap. So for the price, it's not bad, but it's nothing to write home about. It's just a standard RX-78, nothing we haven't seen before. If you're in the market if you want the exclusive color scheme, $10, not that bad. But otherwise, if you're at Target and you see the standard one, just go for the $5 kit. If you're looking to get into the Gunpla hobby and you're not sure if you're going to enjoy it, this is a very good kit for a first one. But I think I would still recommend the RX-78 Revive over this. But if you have like a young child, say younger than like 10 years old, get them this. They'll be able to build it themselves because a lot of the pieces you don't even need tools for. You can just rip them straight off. Again, I would still recommend the use of cutters, but otherwise, fairly good kit. I would give it, as a kit in and of itself, it gets like a 7 out of 10. It's not the best, but it's an RX-78. You can't go wrong with that. But as a beginner first kit, I'd give it a 9 out of 10.